checking in. No pressure, of course,
Bismillah
but
Rahman Rahim. Assalamu alaikum. Hello everyone and welcome to today's session. Today we are talking about a simple but powerful habit, gratitude, and how it deeply affects our mental health. Gratitude is more than just saying thank you. It is a mindset that help us focus on what we have instead of what we lack. In this session, we will explore questions what help us understand how gratitude can improve happiness, reduce stress, and change the way we see our life. Let's begin.
wa alaikum assalam, Fasir. That's a beautiful introduction. It sounds like you're picking up right where we left off with exploring habits for well being. Gratitude is a good one, feels like a solid foundation for a lot of things. So, what sparked you to focus on gratitude specifically today? Still gathering your thoughts?
What
That's totally
does gratitude really mean in our daily life?
good question. It's easy to talk about gratitude in the abstract, but living it day to day is different. For me, it's less about grand gestures and more about noticing the small stuff. A good cup of coffee, a sunny day, a genuinely kind interaction. It's a conscious effort to shift focus from what's lacking to what's already good. But
Okay,
what does it look like for you? What
how
would
does
gratitude practically
practicing
mean?
okay how does practicing gratitude affect our mental health?
Yeah, it's a really good way to put it. Dare to reflect. I think it works on a few levels. First, actively noticing things you're grateful for literally rewires your brain to focus more on the positive. It's like a mental workout. Second, it pulls you out of rumination. When you're stuck in negative thought patterns, forcing yourself to think of things you appreciate can interrupt that cycle. And third, it builds resilience. When things are tough, a grateful mindset can help you remember what you still have to hold on to. What about you? Have
Um,
you noticed a shift
why do
on what?
experts as gratitude increase happiness?
Ah, you mean why do experts say gratitude increases happiness?
Yes.
It's a pretty well studied thing, actually. Basically, gratitude floods your brain with dopamine and serotonin, those feel good neurochemicals. It also reduces the production of cortisol, which is the stress hormone. But beyond the biology, I think it's about perspective. When you're focused on what you appreciate, it's harder to dwell on dissatisfaction. That resonate? Or is there a particular expert you were thinking of? Just checking in. Still with me? No worries if you're processing.
Can you
Can I what? Sorry, I missed that. Could you repeat the question? Still thinking. Totally cool. Just wanted to make sure I wasn't missing something. Take all the time you need. You're asking if gratitude can reduce stress and anxiety and improve overall health, right? Absolutely. There's a ton of research linking gratitude to lower blood pressure, better sleep, and even a stronger immune system. When you're less stressed, your body functions better. And a lot of anxiety stems from worrying about the future, dwelling on the past. Gratitude keeps you grounded in the present moment. It's not a cure all, obviously, but it's a surprisingly powerful tool. Are you experimenting with it?
what change happen in the brain when we practice gratitude?
You mean what changes happen in the brain when we practice gratitude? Good
Yes.
catch on the clarification. It's easy to mishear over the connection. Okay, so neuroscientists have found a few key things. First, gratitude activates the hypothalamus, which regulates stress. Then, it strengthens neural pathways in the prefrontal cortex, which is associated with decision making empathy, and social cognition. Over time, regular gratitude practice can actually increase gray matter in the prefrontal cortex, essentially making those areas of your brain stronger and more resilient. It's like building mental muscle. Does that make sense?
How does gratitude improve our emotional resilience?
Our emotional what? Did you want to say emotional regulation or emotional
Resilience.
intelligence?
Emotional resilience. Improve our. How does gratitude improve our emotional resilience?
Uh, Emotional resilience. Gotcha. Okay. So, gratitude acts like a buffer against negative emotions. When you're consistently focusing on the good things in your life, it creates a reservoir of positive feelings that you can draw on when things get tough. It doesn't magically make bad things disappear, but it does make you better equipped to cope with them. It also helps you reframe challenging experiences. Instead of seeing a setback as a complete failure, you can recognize the lessons learned and the things you still have to be thankful for. Have you noticed yourself doing that? Shifting your perspective when something goes wrong?
Uh, can you explain? Is there a connection
Explain.
between gratitude and better sleep?
You mean, is there a connection between
Better sleep.
gratitude and gratitude? You're very welcome. I'm glad I could help, even if it was just to clarify a slightly circular question. Anything else on your mind right now?
How can
Or are you good
gratitude
for the moment?
improve our relationship with others?
Ooh, that's a great question. Gratitude is basically relationship glue. When you express appreciation to someone, it strengthens that connection and makes them feel valued. It fosters trust, respect, and reciprocal kindness. People are naturally drawn to those who appreciate them, and it creates a positive cycle of interaction. It also helps you see the good in others, even when you're going through a rough patch. It's easy to focus on flaws when you're frustrated, but gratitude reminds you of the positive qualities you admire. Are you finding that to
Okay,
be true in
what
your
are some
relationships?
simple way to practice gratitude every day?
You mean gratitude? Yeah, absolutely. There are a ton of simple ways. Some people keep a gratitude journal, writing down a few things they're thankful for each day. Others do gratitude meditations, focusing on feelings of appreciation. You could also try expressing gratitude directly to others. A simple thank you note or a heartfelt compliment can go a long way. Even just taking a few moments each day to mentally list things you appreciate can make a difference. It doesn't have to be anything elaborate, it's really about making it a habit. Which of those sounds most doable for you?
Okay, how can writing a gratitude journal help improve mental health?
How can journaling improve mental health? It's a good question. They sound similar, but journaling is more about processing thoughts and feelings, while gratitude is specifically focused on appreciation. But they're very synergistic. Journaling allows you to identify and explore your emotions, which can reduce stress and anxiety. It can also help you gain perspective on challenging situations and develop coping mechanisms. It's like a safe space to unload your thoughts and work through problems. It also promotes self awareness, which is key to emotional intelligence. Does that resonate? Do you journal already, or is this something you're thinking about starting?
Why do small acts of gratitude make a big difference over time?
You mean small acts of gratitudes? Yes, that's a really big effect. Like one tiny and build resilience. It creates a positive feedback loop. The more grateful you are, the more you notice things to be grateful for, and the better you feel. It's about shifting your default setting from negativity to positivity. It's small changes consistently applied that lead to big results. Does that click?
Okay, Thank you for joining today's session. Gratitude may seem simple, but its impact on our mental health is truly powerful. It's helped
Hmm.
us see to the good in every moment, stay calm during challenges, and build a more positive and peaceful mindset. I hope today's session, question and answer encourage you to think
Absolutely.
differently about how gratitude work in our life. If you found this discussion helpful, feel free to share all your reflection in the comment section. Thanks, Maya.
That's a lovely way to wrap things up, Fasir. It was a really thoughtful session. And I agree, even small shifts in mindset can have a huge impact. I appreciate you sharing your insights and having me along for the ride. If you ever want to explore this further, just let me know.